Hi, Kelly. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, and oracle card advisor. Thank you for this opportunity. I was very passionate about trying to learn how to find missing people and pets at one time, and then I kind of got sidetracked. It's something I would love to donate my time to. I really would. So please let me know if any of this works out, anything even close. I really haven't tried to connect with him yet, even though he's kind of popped in and out. But I know that he was outside of the dollar store or something. I tried not to read too much info because it kind of messes up a little logical mind. And I don't have much of a logical mind, I have. But he shows me he's coming out to get in his vehicle, and somebody pulls up. There's two females and a male. He knows them. See what he's going to show. I didn't want him to show me ahead of time. I wanted to wait till we started the camera. And I am extremely tense about this because this is a subject I really desire to do really bad. So I think my nerves are getting to me. I would love to be able to help in cases like this. He shows me, he goes over to the driver's door and he leans in the window. Somebody in that car does have a gun, a pistol. They threaten him. They want him to get in the vehicle. He's arguing with them. I'm hearing all kinds of bitch and a lot of cuss words flying. A lot of cuss words flying. Who do you think you are? But I'm not sure which side these things are coming from, whether it's him or them. You shouldn't have done what you did. How dare you? You piece of shit. I'm going to kill you. I'm armed, you're not. You will get your ass in here. We're going to talk. I've had enough of your shit. I don't know which side of the conversation. I think I'm hearing both, but I can't tell who's saying what. So I'll be honest, I won't try to make anything fit. There could be another person in there, but I'm feeling a male sitting in the back with a pistol. The girls are being bitches. They're just running their mouth. He's still standing there refusing to get in. It's a car, an older car. I'm seeing a white top on the car. But the car is not all white. The bottom part is a lighter color. I want to say light blue. I'm not absolutely sure. And the top it's like an older car. So he goes around. He gets in the passenger side. It looks like he gets in the front in the passenger side. I can't tell. I can see one girl driving. The guy in the back with a pistol. I know there's another girl in there, but I can't see where she's sitting. Maybe it doesn't matter. And they're towards the front of the building, close to his vehicle. And they back out like to the left. Asien goes to the left, like behind his vehicle. And they pull out to the right. Like, oh man, some of these videos look backwards. So if you're facing the front of the building, they go to the right of the building. Showing me a side street. Pull out on the side street. I thought they were going to pull out on the main road. Hang on. Which way we're going to go? I don't want to try to lead it. Take a left, going more into a residential type area. Pretty much, I can't tell how far we're going. Still on the same road. Down that road, take a left. Looks like into somebody's driveway. The house looks white with a black wrought iron fence, like around the porch or somewhere up there. They're all going into the house. There's more people inside this house. Everybody in this house, and I can't tell how many there are, is against Steve. Something he's done has pissed a whole group of people off. He says, I don't know what you expect me to do to fix it. You're all just a bunch of dumbasses anyway. He's not scared of the gun. It's one of those like really badass kind of type of thing, fuck you guys. He's and somebody comes up from behind and puts him in a chokehold around his neck. And it looks like several of them proceed to beat him. Now, I will tell you, when I started out doing readings, they used to show me how they died and make me feel it. I may not get that because I had some horrendous ones and we stopped doing that. So I may not get all the feelings or things that are going on because I don't know, I probably blocked that because some of them they made me cry a lot. At this point, they're kicking him and hitting him. Somebody takes his head, and I don't know if this is physically the way that they did it or they're showing me that they break his neck. And then he can't breathe. They twisted it the way they're showing me. It may not be the way it actually happened. Showing me that twisting his neck real hard and it snapped. Now they're all standing around like, what the hell do we do now? What the hell did we do? What did we do? Showing me one girl actually peed her pants. I'm sorry, let me turn that off. I didn't expect that to happen. Sorry, I thought I had a little more time. Now somebody actually grabs him by the shirt and shakes him. Says, "You can't die. You can't die." My left ear is getting really hot, and that's when spirit gets really close sometimes. Like when my bob comes in, my left ear will get really hot. Sorry, I don't usually do this during readings, but I'm a little nervous right now. I really want to help find him and give his family peace. I don't even remember what part of the country this is in. I wrote down Michigan. Now, I've never been there, so I don't know what the country looks like. They're panicked, extremely panicked. So they decide they're going to roll him up in something. Some kind of a blanket or something, and then they pick him up almost like he's in a hammock, at each end. They're all blaming each other. You did it. It's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. It wasn't worth this. They're still arguing. I don't need to see that whole thing. I don't think. Somebody picks a flower that looks like a lily out of some arrangement in the house and puts it in there with him. I keep seeing big hills, like from this house. I see big, almost looks like a mountain. I don't think you guys have mountains in Michigan, but it's like off in the distance. It almost looks like a mountain range off in the distance. So not, maybe it's just some really tall hills. They look kind of rocky, not green, and I don't even see any snow on them, even though I know you guys have snow right now. This is just what they're showing me. This happened in a living room. They're carrying him. I don't know if they're going to another room. They put him in another room for a while, in one of the bedrooms for a while. While they cuss and discuss what they're going to do and try to calm their heads. one of the guys is being very adamant that one of the girls is going to rat him out. And she's terrified. She has long dark hair, kind of straight. But she likes to pull it up and kind of like one of those messy buns. She's terrified. She's terrified of them too. So if you know which girl that is, you guys might be able to get her to crack. I tried not to look at too much of the info before I do this. Speed this up, guys. So they pull the same car out back to the back steps. And I don't, there could be other houses, but I don't see any other houses out the back door. It's almost like it's at the end of a road or something. But it could be they just don't think that's important for me to see. Some great big pickup drives by and almost catches them. So they kind of hunker down. As they're carrying him out, they open the trunk and put him in the trunk. They grab shovels and things like that. Sorry for my bad habit. I just need to calm down a little bit. Now they take off. Let's see which way they go. Oh, I can't tell because they're kind of driving through the backyard. I think to turn around. Kind of an alley back behind the house. So if you're looking out the back door, they're pointed the driver's door closer to the house. When they pull out, they kind of drive through the yard and they go to what looks like kind of an alley. And then they go to the left if you're looking out the back door. They go back up by the spot where his vehicle is parked. But it doesn't seem like the same road they pulled out on. It seems like the road like a block away, just so they can, because they want to drive by and make sure nobody's noticed that he's gone yet. Let's see if there's any commotion there. I'm looking to see if a cop car is there. They cross that street and go straight ahead. I honestly don't know if they turned left and actually went by there, or if they could actually see it from this other road. My ear's getting hot. Now I'm getting a little garbled up. They're being very unclear with the information right this second. I might be questioning it too much instead of letting them tell me. I'm kind of stuck right there. Now they're showing me they drove by. They drove by where his vehicle was so they could check on it. And they went straight on whatever that road is in front of it. There's a bridge, a large bridge. I don't know how close it is to that building. There's a large bridge going, looks like going across a river. And they're showing me they go down that road and it's going towards, I don't think it's going towards the same, because it looks like I'm in a different direction than where that house was and those hills, mountain looking things that I saw. But it's the same kind of scenery that we're going towards. And they give me an image of a road going up into these hills. I'm not getting a feel for how much of a distance there is from the store to this road going up the hills. They're showing me there's a lot of trees. I'm not seeing any snow. I don't understand that part. But anyway, they're showing me they go up this road. There's some kind of a dirt lane, and there's like, it doesn't look like a cabin. It looks like a little hut, almost like a guard shack. There's a big sign there. There's a big sign. I almost want to say like a national park or campground, or there's nobody there because of course it's wintertime. There's a body of water. I can see the water, but I can't tell if it's pond, lake, river, at least not yet. And I'm trying to question them, and that's not working. Because I'm thinking it's going to be froze over. Don't. They've got him in that hammock-like thing again, and they're swinging it. They're going to throw him. They're going to throw him off the edge. A very, very steep embankment. Very deep. It feels like it goes down to this water, but it's very, very, it's like a drop off. They're making me feel like it's very, very long ways down there. All they're worried about is getting him out of their possession. They don't even seem to be worried about covering him up. So it's someplace that at least one, if not several, of these people know because they drove right to it. They knew where to go. So it does not look like they threw him in the water. It looks like they threw him down the steep ravine. but there's a large body of water of some type close by. And I don't see like a bank, like a river bank on the other side or anything. Like it almost looks like this side is a steep drop off, and then it's kind of flat area down there. They're hoping that an animal, oh gosh, I hate to say this, probably shouldn't show this to the family, hoping that something will dispose of him. I mean, it can't be any worse than it is now. So I'm not going to get too graphic. I'm seeing like these metal meters. I call them meters. Electrical. There must be camping spots somewhere on the way to this or close to it, because it looks like those meter boxes that you have at each campsite where you can plug your camper and stuff into, and they're 2 foot tall, maybe. He's showing me that. And he's showing me a thing that looks like a big sign. So there must be a big sign to this place out. He's also showing me, and he showed this before I started this, there's something tall there, and it's man-made, and at one point it looked like a big cross. I don't know if that means there's a church there, or if there's literally something that looks like a sphere or a monument or but every so often I see cross, but then it fades away, so I don't know what to make of that. I see the word monument. I see the word national. I see the word Harry. Hairy. Don't know why. Didn't hurt. It was fast. And he keeps mentioning a very small little girl. Very small little girl. Somebody close to him that's still here. I believe still here. I haven't even tried to tune in on that. Tell them I love them. Thank you for not giving up on me. I know you need answers. Like I said, I didn't read too much. I just wanted some kind of details to start, like a place to start, is the details I needed. I don't know how many kids and stuff he's had. He says, I know you need this for closure. And I know, and I've been to other like mediumship demonstrations, and I know there's been people come there and ask who killed my daughter, and wanting to know who's responsible, and I never saw one get an answer, so I don't know how that works. All I know is what I'm getting. I don't even know why I felt I needed to throw that in there. It's me. I know he has a daughter. I don't know. Maybe there was two. I know there's a daughter that I saw was real prevalent in making sure this search goes on. He says she has heard him. She has heard him. He's called out her name. He's trying to let her know that he's there and he's okay. He's okay now. And he wants her to be okay. She's been standing in a room when it was quiet and heard him call her name. And when she turned around, of course, there was nobody there. Even though he really was. Tell her I love her. Tell her I want her to move forward from this. Tell her some things are meant to be. Predestined. She feels like I'm cold out here. I'm not. They were jackasses. Yes, I deserved some of it. I shouldn't have done what I did. But you are going to have to find it in your heart to forgive them. Maybe not immediately, but for your own health, you're going to have to find a way to eventually forgive them. He's calling himself something like Pappy. Pappy. Or somebody he's with is called Pappy. I'm not seeing anybody else. Okay, in the background there's a grandpa type figure. But I'm not going to get into that. But he wants you to know that he's with family. He's safe. Says he's comfy. And he still goes to his daughter's house and he sits on the couch and he crosses his legs and he sits back and he puts his hands behind his head and he's still hanging around and he's going to make the TV flicker. He may not have figured out how to do it yet. So he's going back to the house where this all happened and he says, I want you to know that I did not suffer, that it was quick. Whatever else they did with the body that I don't need anymore, I did not suffer. And at some point, I don't know if he has or he's going to wrap his arms around her. And if you get a chance, tell her it won't feel like me physically wrapping my arms around her. It'll feel a little different. It'll feel tingly, goosebumps. They're making me itch. A lot of times it feels like bugs itching, crawling, or just a slight change in pressure. It won't feel like skin on skin. He says, I cannot tell you how proud I am of you. Talking to the daughter in charge of the search. You're more bullheaded than I thought you were. And I can feel your love. I can hear you. I can see you. 'Cause, 'you. 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 ' Thank you for being you. And he goes like this to me. He's done. He says to tell her she will be seeing him around. And he's showing like a case file, and it slams shut. So the case is going to be closed. The case is going to be taken care of. He says 2 to 3. I don't know if he means 2 to 3 weeks, 2 to 3 months, 2 to 3. But he says it will be solved. It will be closed. There will be answers. Some will pay. And with that, he's going to leave. So, okay, let me know. I'm really curious. I almost took a class here a while back, but they wanted too much money for it. To learn how to do this, I would love to be involved in this kind of thing and do it for free. Because I can't imagine what it's like. Okay, I'm letting go. Let me know. See you later. Let me know how it goes this weekend with the search and everything. I would really like to know because I tried this a couple other times, but I didn't hear anybody talk to on the other end. So I don't know if the things that I saw actually fit in because I don't know. It's too hard to explain. So I'd really like to know. Thank you. Thank you very much for the opportunity. And I hope this helps because I would like to know that I could do this and help others. That's what my gifts are for. They're not to make money. They're to help. Even though I have to buy my Pepsi and make a little money. See you later.